What's going on, guys? It's Rockingham here. I know it's been a very, very long time since I actually posted anything, and I know the last thing I posted, I said that I was back-ish. Um, my mental health has not been the greatest, um, between that and working a ton of hours, and odd hours too. I generally work anywhere from noon. I start work anywhere from noon to 2 p.m. And then I get off work anywhere from 10:30 to 2 a.m. So putting in a lot of hours at work and stuff like that, and then my mental health has not been the greatest. A big part of that has been what I'm going to hopefully be addressing. Well, not hopefully. I'm going to start working on addressing it moving forward from today, and hoping that this time nothing will go wrong that derails me and forces me to spiral into essentially depression again. Um, as you know, about 2 years ago, for those of you that follow my channel, I should say, about 2 years ago, I started a weight loss journey. About 8 months into the weight loss journey, I blew out my shoulder. I didn't really say much, and because of this, doing YouTube and making gaming content and stuff like that, I didn't need to use my shoulder too much. And my job, I'm mostly sitting at a desk, so I didn't need to use my shoulder too much. So I didn't really talk about it too much, mostly because I didn't think it was that big of a deal. It kind of hurt. It was a little sore. I couldn't really lift anything. But I gave it a couple months and it felt fine. So I went back to start working out again, and I hurt it worse and also hurt my elbow and at the same time, because compensating for the fact that my shoulder wasn't as strong as it should have been, it wasn't fully healed, caused me to not be able to work out. And I found walking to be a struggle because you swing your arms when you walk. You don't really realize how much injuries will affect your daily life until they actually happen. I never thought that a shoulder injury would cause me to completely lose any desire to do any form of exercise at all, because every time I moved, it just hurt into my shoulder and it was the back, like around the shoulder blade, and it was bad. It hurt a lot, and it finally started feeling good about 8 months later. So about 6 months ago, just about the time that I moved, or what was running into the whole moving issue of trying to find a new place to live, which eventually led me into buying this place, which we've been here for almost 3 months now. That's crazy to think about. But because of everything that was going on in my personal life, my stepdad passed away. It was rough for my family, and then the move and all this stuff that was going on. It was just a hard time, and it really affected me more than I thought it would. And I'm starting to get better, and what this video is meant to discuss is part of what is I'm hoping will help me feel better, and that is when last time I weighed myself before I stopped exercising due to my shoulder, I was down to about 355 pounds. I had lost, from the beginning of my weight loss journey, I had lost almost 40 pounds. So was doing really good there. And then I went to go weigh myself recently, and my scale goes up to 400 pounds. And when I stepped on my scale, it sent an error message back to me, meaning I weighed more than my scale could handle. That's how heavy I've gotten. I'm doing things a little differently this time. Part of my weight loss journey last time was I did a lot of weight training and a lot of working out with weights and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that as much this time. I'm going to do more body weight exercises and a lot more cardio, because the idea is just to lose the weight. I don't necessarily want to bulk up, which I found out that's what I was doing quite a bit when I was working out last time. I was getting a lot stronger, and I was getting stronger fairly quickly. I think a lot of that had to do with muscle memory from when I used to work out when I was younger. All that stuff coming back, and my muscles remembering how to do things properly. And then the amount that I was working out, I was getting stronger and more confident in my strength and building muscle, which muscle weighs more than fat. So I wasn't losing fat. I wasn't losing weight, scale weight, as quickly as I wanted to, but I was slimming down substantially. I was all the way down to, I went from a 52-inch waist, like pants for men, 52-inch, down to a 46 last time that I was working out. But as far as the actual scale weight goes, I didn't seem to actually lose that much weight in the amount of time that I shrank waist-wise. And that's one of the pitfalls that when you start going to the gym and working out, and keep in mind, I loved going to the gym. I did. I can't afford it now, but I loved going to the gym. That's one of the pitfalls that you run into, though, is you're trying to lose weight, and if you're mostly doing that by working out, you're not really going to lose weight. You might burn fat. Well, you will burn fat, because muscle burns fat, but you're not going to lose weight because you're building muscle. So you're going to pretty much, depending on how your workouts go, if you do more cardio, you're probably going to burn more fat than you are going to build muscle. But for me, I was doing less cardio and more weight training, so I was building muscle and burning fat. Granted, I started, when I got near the end, I started burning fat faster than I was burning cardio, because I was working with Sarah and doing the personal trainer, working with a personal trainer in Sarah, which I really appreciated her working with me and helping me with my goals at that point in time. But I found that I burned fat better working with her, because she made me do more cardio stuff and less weight training stuff. And I did weight training on my own. So I would work with her for 30 to 45 minutes with cardio stuff, and then I would finish out an hour and a half's worth of workout with the bench press or the dumbbells or whatever weights I was doing that day. Squat, deadlift. I had a routine. Chest, back, legs, that kind of stuff. I had a routine that I did. But this time I can't afford to go to the gym anymore, because I can't afford the gym membership with everything that's going on right now. Well, actually, I take that back. I might be able to. I just haven't figured out if I am able to yet, because I'm still trying to figure out my finances for the new place, because now I own this place instead of renting it. So now I have to refigure out all my bills and everything, because I'm paying less in some areas and more in other areas. But that's a whole different thing. It's not something that you guys have to worry about. All you guys really need to know is I'm starting my weight loss journey again. I'm restarting, especially since I'm now heavier than I was when I started last time. Today is Saturday, September 24th of 2022. I took all my measurements from, not my height, because who cares how tall I am? I mean, really. If you really want to know, I'm 5'11 and a half. I have to throw that half in there because I've been telling everybody for years that I'm 6 feet tall, and I went to the doctor and they're like, "You're not 6 feet tall, you're 5'11 and a half." What's the half inch matter? With 5'11. There. Okay, I'm 5'11. How about that? There. And I'm pretty sure I shrank a little bit, because I'm pretty sure in high school I was over 6 feet tall, like 6 feet and half an inch, or 6'1". But I'm shorter now. And I say that because I used to wear 32-inch long inseam pants, and now those things are dragging on the floor when I walk around them, so I feel like I shrank. But then again, it could also be because I'm fat, and so they don't make pants for fat people the way that they should, because you end up with a crotch that has like this much hanging down when the pants are up as high as they go. You still have this much space in your crotch, which is part of the that's where they measure the inseam. So when you have like 3-4 inches of excess crotch, your pants are going to be lower than they should be. But anyways, that's a whole nother thing. So I'm going to put right here in this area. These are my measurements for today, and I'm going to measure myself monthly. I'm going to weigh myself monthly. Like I said, my scale does not go over 400 pounds, so currently I weigh too much to tell how much I actually weigh. This will be a monthly, basically a vlog of my weight loss journey. I'm going to do this on the 24th of every month, and we'll go through my measurements and little snippets of the exercises that I'm doing. I have an exercise program that I'm going to be following. I'm going to start doing some yoga because I've noticed my back is really tight. It makes it really hard to sleep. That's the other problem I'm having. I'm not sleeping very well. I get like 4 hours of sleep a night, and then I wake up because my back hurts so bad that I can't sleep anymore. That's a combination of me being fat and my bed not being the greatest bed in the world. I need a new bed. But it's a bed. I could be sleeping on the floor. So can't really complain about that. With that being said, I'm hoping that by losing weight, that'll help with my sleep. It'll help with my back. I'm going to start doing yoga to help with stretching things out. I'm not sure what time of day I'm going to do it yet. I'm going to see how I feel after I do it. I'm going to start tomorrow, which will be September 25th of 2022. This is the journey video. This is day 0, and then day 1 will start tomorrow. So I'm going to start doing a yoga routine to help with stretching myself out and loosening up my muscles and stuff like that. I'm going to be walking a lot more. My goal is to burn 1,000 calories a day, and that's throughout the entire day. You burn calories just by breathing, by being awake. You burn calories sleeping. You burn calories just by being. So I want to burn 1,000 calories on top of that through exercise and walking and activity and stuff like that. So that's my goal, is to burn 1,000 calories a day, and I only want to consume about the same amount as what I was consuming when I was doing the weight loss journey before, which was 2,800 calories. Now that sounds like a lot, but you're supposed to take the weight you want to be and multiply that by 10, and that's the amount of calories you should be eating a day to maintain your weight. Granted, I'm planning on burning 1,000 calories, so by eating 2,800 calories and then burning 1,000 calories, really my body's only consuming 1,800 calories. We'll see how I feel. That might change if I continue to burn that many calories. If I'm able to burn that many calories, I have no idea if that's even going to be feasible. But I'm going to give it a shot, and eventually I'm going to start doing a push-up challenge and a sit-up challenge and a planking challenge once I start getting back into better shape and getting my strength back. My goal is eventually to be able to do 100 push-ups, 200 sit-ups, and 5 minutes worth of planking without much stopping in between. Hoping that I'll be able to do that. The sit-ups shouldn't be too big of a problem for like getting up to 200 sit-ups. The biggest problem I see with 200 sit-ups is the fact that my gut is so big right now that it is impossible for me to actually do a sit-up. Like it's literally not possible for me to do a sit-up because that's how big my gut is. I've also attached a few pictures. You can see I'm big. I'm a big guy, and my back looks just horrible. But this is me holding myself accountable and letting you guys know what's going on, and hoping that moving forward. This will help with my mental health, and we'll be able to get back to the way things used to be, but, you know, doing more fun stuff. So thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for being here. If you guys have suggestions for exercises that I can do, that, you know, somebody that, just call me a beginner for exercise, because that's basically what I'll be, because sometimes just rolling around in bed makes me winded. It's bad. My cardio is horrible. So if you have exercises that you think I should do, let me know down in the comments. And if you have suggestions for healthy foods and stuff like that, let me know down in the comments. And as always, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Keep your head up and keep moving forward. This is Rofnum signing off. Bye-bye!